OBS is free, open source, and cross-platform. Download it at obsproject.com. For best practices, before we even start the OBS application, let's make a folder that will be the destination for our recording. Now we open the OBS interface, and this is the perfect time to tell OBS where recordings should be saved. Open Settings. Go to your Output Settings and choose the Recording tab. Now click the Browse button here to define where OBS puts the resulting file. Starting with a clean slate, the first thing you should do is create a scene. I'll call this one Demo Scene. Once that's done, for that scene, we want to add inputs. So click the plus button, and we see a list of available sources. These will be the subjects of your capture, and this all applies to streaming just as it does to recording. The things you choose from this list will be included in your finished movie. For now, we move in the list to Display Capture in order to capture the contents of our screen. As this is our first time creating this source, we choose Create New, and I'll name it Display Capture Screen 1. So in the case of a single screen computer, it will be your only display. Hit OK, and if you're on a single display device, it will appear something like this. That's okay. It doesn't hurt anything here, as OBS has figured out how to deal with this loop safely. The simplest thing to do is hide OBS and go full screen when you want not to see the desktop. But to make this more understandable, I'm switching in this video to a computer with multiple displays. Now you can see that I have 3 displays, one for my script, one that you're watching now, and the one to the right of that. I will set it to capture the display to the right of this one. Now what you're seeing in the OBS interface window is a reflection of that screen. Here, I'll move my mouse to that side and move something around. Note that I can record the menu bar, and you can see this black background represents the canvas. This red frame shows the display within it. Right-click within the frame and move to Transform, and then on to Stretch to Screen if you want your capture to fill the canvas. If you prefer, you can arrange various input sources to occupy the screen simultaneously. This is the power of OBS. Furthermore, the inputs will include any of your available input devices, such as webcams, built-in microphones, or input streams. In addition, you can choose certain application windows as a source, such as a VLC player window. Gamers are most likely already familiar with using a game window as an input source and a webcam as a picture-in-picture with a microphone for audio. And you can switch these various things on and off, or transform their controllable variables, such as volume for audio. So let's add an audio source to capture. In this case, we'll choose Audio Output Capture, so that our recording or stream will include everything that would play out of our computer speakers or headphones. So again, Create New, give it an appropriate name, click OK, and in this window we choose the device, which I will set to be what plays out of my speakers. The specific name of yours will vary to match whatever device name is in your machine. Once more, click OK. Allow me to note that if you don't want to hear the system sounds, you can turn those off in your sound control panel. Now you can see where we have sliders to control the volumes of our inputs. If you just want to get going, you could at this point press Start Recording and you're off to the races. For improved recordings, I recommend going into your audio settings and bringing your audio quality up. Most machines will have no problem with better audio. Likewise, you can tweak the video settings if you are familiar with them. Don't forget to hit the Stop Recording button when you're done. File sizes will depend on your settings, and the exchange is simple. Quality and file size are directly proportional. In other words, the smaller you want your file, the less quality the video.